Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look, here's the deal. Happy Friday. Hey, for me it's Saturday morning. This is a new revamped Blackie Fitzpatrick show. I hope that we have a good evening tonight. Yes, I'm drinking out of a pint glass. Tonight's acquired beer is going to be Wieselberger. Hey, Regent. Look, I'm doing a whole change up on this show here. But I'm still going to drink and smoke. I just finished work. Exactly what I need is an ice cold beer in a warm pint glass. Makes me think of Louisiana. Perfection. Clink. Cheers from Vienna. Very, very nice. And very, very nice. Very, very, very nice to be part of the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show, the king of lo-fi. Watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show, the king of lo-fi. That's my new bumper music. That's Mr. Ben Arslan with a song called A Mosquito Bit Lydia. I'm still going to be the king of lo-fi. I just have to only play music that I wrote. Or did something. Look. I can't even say this word. No. I was a part of something. The sadness of lost memories. Being a part of something in its history. Once again, look. On my volume, I'll be honest with you, I'm in a great mood. And no, actually, I'm depressed. I can't play the Doobie Brothers anymore. Oh, you're right. I should get over it. So now I play Ben Arslan in the beginning. I'm still depressed. No, I'm not. Look. The Blackie Fitzpatrick Show was about smiles and giggles. If I pretend to be like, Tourette's and depressed and angry and I yell the word look, it's supposed to make you smile. If not, go to CNN and you really get depressed. Then you come back to me and go, oh, Blackie's better. It's now 0036 here in Vienna, Austria. I'm from Boston. Cut me some slack. You're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show live from the Blackie Fitzpatrick Library Studios. I should be so lucky. I should be so lucky in love. This is called my startup. Some people call it a ramble. Whatever. You're not a judge. Even if you were a judge, I still wouldn't respect your judgment, but you could throw me in prison. When one is being judgmental, making decisions, look, when I walk across the street, of course I look left and right and left again. But after 30, I look left, I look right, I look left, I look right, I look left, I look right. I don't even move. I'm super cautious. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stay put. This whole crossing the road thing is bollocks. Once again, the show is PG-13. If you're going to swear, that was a swear word in German. No, English. Look, French. Look. Latin-based. Please don't swear in the northeastern corridor of the U.S. and A. My daughter might be watching. No, she knows the words. But I'm not going to use them unless it's in a foreign language. So please abide by my rule in the chat. If you're going to swear, do it in Chinese. Show some respect for Asia. Okay? Look, we're a planet, aren't we? We're all together on one little globe. I don't think I ever said the word globe before. It sounded funny coming out of my lips. We are all together on one globe. Let us unite. Like Star Trek. No, this is called my startup, right? So it's like I ramble and I talk about what I did today. What did I do today? I just came back from a rather productive. We had a rehearsal and a video shoot. Whoa! A new song from Vinehauer is going to be coming up on video on YouTube. So for anybody who's, I should play Vinehauer next. For anybody who's following Vinehauer, I know it's half German and half English, and look, that's what Falco did. Philip is a fan. Okay, it's mostly German, but a little bit of English. But I wrote the music for it, so I can play that stuff on my show. But we had a good time. Dominic was the cinematographer. Is that the right word? Sounds fancy. Dominic was using the camera, which I think was on his camera when you can film the digital tape. Look, I'm not an expert at this stuff. Once again, I'm not reading the chat. I'm looking at a bunch of German words and a picture of a eighth note. Was it an eighth note? Because it starts with the letter E. Look, it's not a history lesson. I mean, English. Look, geography. What? That's what I pretend to do, the Tourette's joke thing. I'll be honest with you, I never met anybody with full-blown Tourette's, only people with partial Tourette's every time I look in the mirror. The Black Perspective show is about acceptance. PG-13, be cool. It's only 2, rule. I'm not your English teacher. That's called a controlled pause. I just thought of so many jokes, and I can't say any of them. Look. Look. I am represented by Vinny Boombots. Okay, he's my doctor. He's got cousins who were like super great at law. That's the one who told me don't say certain things. He's got another cousin. Look, this Vinny Boombots is hooked up to the neck, to the head. Look, Vinny's still trying to teach me how to do my own show. I can't play requests anymore unless you want to say Blackie. Look, play your own music or sing karaoke. I can do karaoke. It's funny. YouTube, they let me do karaoke. It's funny. They should actually ban me for singing Frank Sinatra and just let me play like good stuff. But they're like, no, don't play the good stuff. You can put on bad stuff. If you want to play good stuff, you got to give me some money. I'm like, okay, I'll play my stuff. What else did I do today? I'll tell you, the walrus. Well, she woke up. She was doing a lot of business when she woke up. And then I slowly woke up and woked. That's not a word, is it? I slowly got out of, look, I am not teaching English, period. I can teach you Boston. Clink. You're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show live from Vienna. It is now 0043. Cheers. Oh, my mother's idea to drink out of glass. Ooh, I'm starting to feel it. What else did I do today? No. The Walrus and I were kind of like mellow and chilled out in the afternoon. Her morning was busy. My morning was meditation, listening to her doing business. But everything was kind of chilled out and really, really cool. This CBD stuff, it seems to be doing the trick. Seems, in quotation marks, double underline, bold letters. Okay, look. Buffalo Bill, if anybody can read my title. I can't see anything. I'm still looking at the music player, whatever it's called. And Buffalo Bill was a gentleman that I met many, many years ago. He's a major music fan. One might call him a groupie, and he followed my group for the whole time we were in Western Massachusetts. And then when we moved to Boston, he came with us. So he's what we call it in the music business. We call a professional groupie. He was great, very, very nice, and a great assistant, cool guy, huge music fan, had a nice girlfriend, and no, he lived with us for a little while in Boston. Buffalo Bill. Maybe not the most original name in the world, but he's a good guy. If anybody, maybe my brother's listening, who's in touch with, or Scott, or my old people. Look, I have a lot of lurkers. Hi, lurkers. Who's in touch with Buffalo Bill? I'd love to talk to that guy again. He gave me some good tips. I think he was like maybe 10 years older than me. He said I was a good drummer. I said, thank you. Always polite. We became best friends like right away. And he told me one trick. The signs. He said, Blicky, if I start acting weird or aggressive, ask me if I took my pill. I was 17 years old. I got to learn about, he told me he was a manic depressive. And he had to take lithium at least once a day every morning. And if he forgot to take it or he gets off his routine for some reason, he acts like a lunatic. And I never saw him do that, except for one time. And he was threatening to kill my guitar player. That was funny, actually, looking back. But I got scared in that moment. And I remember what Buffalo Bill told me. He said, look for the signs. If I don't act like a nice person, there might be something, a sign that says, my shrink told me to take this pill once a day, every day in the morning, and I forgot to take it. And I only saw it once. And this guy's bigger than me. Trust me, he's stronger than me. But I know he loved me, and I loved him, and he was a great, great guy friend, right? And I pinned him up against the wall, and I says, Bill, take your pill. He told me to go away and to stop touching him. He said I was invading his space even worse than Joe Biden. And I told him, and I think this is the trigger that worked. I said, Bill, you told me to remind you. You forgot to take your pill. And then he said, oh look, I'm going to swear in German now. He said, Heilige Scheiße. He said, I'm sorry. And he went into his bedroom, took his pill, and went to sleep. He woke up the next day, a little bit embarrassed, and he said, I'm really sorry about the episode. I am going to move out. And I said, dude, man, you're okay. He didn't punch anybody. He got very aggressive. I think he was hurting himself more than anybody else. But he should have CBD. I don't know if the lithium works. If you forget to take it, you're screwed up again. I don't know. Look, I'm not a doctor. Vinny Bumbatz is my doctor. He's one of the best guys. Clink, cheers from Vinny. He tells me, he says, hey, Blakey, it's healthy to have alcohol. He says, it reduces your stress level. And I said, yeah, but sometimes I have problems remembering why I was pissed off the day before. And he says, that's reducing your stress level. He said, that's a good sign. Clink, cheers from Vinny. Okay, I think I might turn on the chat. Happy Friday or Saturday. Look, I hope there's some people here. Last night I had a good show. 36 people showed up. And I broke 10 thumbs up. When I get 10 thumbs up, I sing Sinatra. And I'll be honest with you, the Walrus isn't here tonight. And or tomorrow night. So I might do this show for a long, long time. Let's see if we can break 100 people watching. Don't wake up the kids. Okay? Let the children sleep. But knock on the neighbor's door and say, hey, that's a new expression. Knock on your neighbor's door and say, Blackie Fitzpatrick is on. He's having a Friday night party. This guy does a show and he doesn't even look at the chat. All he does is talk like Rush Limbaugh with no producer. He does have a sponsor and a co-star, the Zippo. The sponsor, Sigmund Floyd. That's all I got? Okay, a fancy pint glass. Cheers, clink from Vienna. And good beer inside of it. Mom, it makes it go down faster. No, I'm trying. Look, it's almost 9 o'clock. And I know, look, we got people watching from different time zones. And so I'm not reading the chat right now. So but please, chat, take over. You guys take care of each other, right? This is my startup. What else did I do today? I acquired a bunch of cigarettes for the walrus. She said, Blackie, can you go to the tobacconist and pick up a bunch of fags? And I said, no problem. I bought her 60 fags for $15 in euros. And then I picked up my beverages, which I'm drinking right now, live on my show. You're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show, the king of lo-fi. Press thumbs up before you leave. Here's the deal. If you see blue wrenches and you don't have a wrench, it's because of maybe two things. But the deal is, please join the chat. If for some reason you're banned, don't ask me. Write an email to YouTube. I've been talking to JB all week about this. It's like, I don't know what to do about it. I can't figure it out. So when I'm doing a show, I'm doing a show, so I can't do anything. So if anybody, but I have had some people come back under different names. And I said, yeah, I remember you. And they were like, how did I get banned? I'm like, I don't know. It has nothing to do with me or JB or anybody. When YouTube does resets and we get banned because we say something like Donald Trump. I tell you, Mike Pompeo today was great on CBS Morning News. That was good. What's her name? Sarah O'Donnell. She tried to talk over him, and he just talked over her like crazy glue. But she was very respectful, and he answered every question correctly. I just like Mike Pompeo. I like Tillerson too. I'll be honest with you, but I was like, CBS is actually letting the other side talk. The Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, and Mike Pompeo was serious and he was nice. He could put a smile on. He could look really serious. This Mike Pompeo is like everything. He's not a nothing burger. He's an everything burger. This guy's got ketchup and mustard and look, pickles. No, that's McDonald's. Look, you know what I'm talking about. He's an everything burger. I think I'm going to hide in music. I'm going to play one more song from Ben Arson, and then I'll turn the chat on. It is now 0054. You're watching, look, the king of lo-fi, Blackie Fitzpatrick. This is a song in German. My channel is not afraid of foreign languages. Please, once again, if you want to swear, do it in Ugandi. No, that's Swahili. Look, do it in something different. This song is in German, except for the part where Ben sings ooh 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 ooh. I'll translate. This song is called Pride in German. This is Ben Arson with his song Stolz. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. I hope it sounds good in your end.
Meine Welt, auch wenn meine Art so manchen nicht gefällt. Zu den Frauen bin ich immer sehr nett, doch keine traut sich so recht mit. In deinen Augen bin ich längst schon ein Held, doch was mir fehlt, ist leider das Geld. will noch niemand wie morgen. Bisher hab ich noch nicht mehr gefunden. Meine Herzen will noch niemand gebrochen. In den Arsch gekrochen. Zu arrogant für die Szene. Hast du wirklich keine besseren Pläne? Denkst du, irgendjemand wartet hier auf dich? Egal, eher nicht daran. Ganz egal, was ihr alle sagt. Scheißegal, was ihr alle denkt. Ich geh in alle Weg, ich geh in steinigen Weg. Das ist der einzige in den Arsch gekrochen. In den Arsch gekrochen.
Ben Arson with a song called Stolz. Translated into English means pride. We have, who do we have here? Raging Cajuns in the house. Indiana Jones. Elena. I see JB. Anybody else whose name I missed? Sorry. But the chat is going a little bit too fast for me. I just turned it on. You guys are great. Look. It's Friday night. Okay? In my mind, I still feel like I live in Boston. But look, I'm living here in Vienna, so it is now 0058. Here's the deal. Now I can read your chat. If anybody wants to talk to me, now you can talk to me. I'm not going to scroll up. I'm not one of these guys. Now you can, and I know there's a delay, but you're watching. Look. Correct. It's Saturday morning, Elena. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Who wants to talk to me? I can't play like the same songs over and over again. Or can I? Look. From Boston to Fort Wayne, for a short flight, it's still going to cost you $1, at least $1. Maybe you can get a crap airline and go for 69. But it's going to, look, 69 rounds up to $1. Round trip. Which ain't so bad. Airline tickets are cheap right now. Does that have anything to do with Donald Trump? Correct. Flying cars. Press thumbs up before you leave. Look, I get like 1 million people. My YouTube says 1 million people are watching, but nobody's pressing thumbs up. Why do I have to sound like I'm Italian? Press thumbs up before you leave. I'm Irish. No, everything is cheaper right now. It's because of the price of oil and all that stuff. Trump did that. Oh, we got a promotional. I like that one. Scrap metal. That's a cool name, actually. I like the spelling. Scrap. It's like hold on a second. It sounds like I could take this. I could take this joke a lot of ways. SK means Slovakia, and rap means rapping. My brother's doing fast to my mother's TV, and metal means metal. So it makes me think of really sexy girls from Bratislava that like to talk a lot and bang their heads. Press thumbs up before you leave. No, it's fun during performances when you actually have influenza. I was talking about that the other day actually to somebody. I can't remember. Okay, tonight also I want to announce that this is actually going to be a really special show. Does anybody have Sigmund Freud's contact? I got a message today from Sigmund Freud, and actually it's a package. I'm sure he doesn't want me to show his address, but he sent me this, and he asked Philip to black out because you're by law you have to say what's in it. So Philip blacked it out, and I'm going to open this up live on my show. So if anybody knows Siggy, send him a thing on whatever. I don't have a phone. Hey Siggy, you're here. Okay, good. Look, I got it today. Okay, I'm moving it fast. I'm going to wait till 9 o'clock. Okay, after 9 o'clock, I'm going to open this up. It looks very thin, but Philip black. I told him to do it, and it was your idea. You can see the black line, right? I don't know what's in here. It's very, very thin. I'm hoping it's like a bunch of $100 bills. But Siggy, now you're my big star tonight, and I have a bunch of sugar. I'm going to showcase some sugar tonight. Okay, I can't play the song "Sugar" from Def Leppard, but so I'm going to show you real sugar. I'm going to eat it, get a sugar kick, and that's how I kill my show because I do it with style. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. Siggy says, do it now? Oh, whoa, hold on a second. Momentum has built. Okay, I'm going to show it now. Okay, stay with me. Okay, hold on a second. I hope it's money. Wouldn't that be cool if, like, sometimes people win these, like, mega lottery things, and maybe Sigmund won it. Okay, I'm showing you. This is I didn't open it. I don't know what's in here. Ooh. Hold on a second. Did I get everything? Okay. The package is empty now. Okay, what was inside? There's a cute little plastic bag. Oh, there's a message. Happy birthday, Alec, aka Blackie. I know it's early, but what the heck? Correct. No, I like that one. No, I wrote that one. No, I know it's early, but what the heck? My birthday is August 7th. I also know you'll only wear one at the time. Oh, that's a clue. But at least you'll have a spare. Your friend, Sigmund. Okay. This is from Sigmund Freud. I didn't write that. That's not my handwriting. This is from Canada. I'm not going to show the address and all this stuff. Okay. I'm glad I pulled that out first. Hold on. What's inside of this thing? One at a time. And now here's the card. He's giving me clues all the time. You're worse than watching Columbo. I can't even read this. Okay, there's some card. It's on the record at least. I can post-produce this and then press pause. Whatever that says. What else is in here? Maybe it's a Bitcoin. hold on a second. I have to open this up. No, I don't know what this is. I'm still guessing here. Hold on. Oh, now I see what it is. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is super cool, actually. Super cool, Siggy. God bless you, huh? This is a guitar pick. And it says Rush. And it's my perfect dangling earrings. And I think I understand your letter. I have a backup too. Happy birthday to Blackie Fitzpatrick. Okay, this one is going to be retired for a while. Siggy, thank you so much. It's really, really nice. Wow, I got a package from Canada. That was cool. You're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick show, The King of Lo-Fi. I'm going to try to put on my my fan thing here. No, it's amazing, huh? Okay, I'll try to give a close-up shot. I don't know. Okay, if my computer turns off, you know it's because it's overheating. Okay, I think it's better if I just like do a real close-up and try to hold it steady. It says Rush. It's on a guitar pick. And we got some cool stuff dangling at the end. Number one is definitely a guitar. It also has some cool stuff on the back. Look. Siggy. It's totally my image. He says, I know I can only, what'd you say? I know you can only wear. I also know you'll only wear one at a time, but at least you'll have a spare with a, and he put a smiley face emoji. That's so funny. No, if I wear two, I'll look like I'm crazy. But if I wear one, I look like I'm half crazy. Elena comes in with a good joke. No, I know it's sterling silver. No, this is good quality. No, Siggy, thank you so much. Elena says, my address is. That's a good joke, Elena. Think it's almost 1 o'clock. No, I like that. Siggy, you told me to tell Philip to put the black line in of what you have to declare, right? So I was like, that's why I made the money joke. I was like, I don't know what's in here. I couldn't feel it. I felt the paper, your note, and that card. What's the card about? I don't know what this card is. I can't read it. It's too late for me. Simply, is that the people who made the earring? No, I can't read it in this light. I can't read it. Is that the people who made the earring or something like that? Simply, it has a weird last name. Raeuyyn. It's a young girl, okay. And she's the one who made it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know. Joan's like, look, Joan, the Bitcoin is in the mail. Okay? You can't talk to me anymore. My lawyer told me to tell you, talk to the post office people. It has nothing to do with me anymore. I have to get used to this. This one's really big, which I do not have a problem with. Hold on, let me compare it to this one. Yeah, this one's like a lot longer. Yeah, I know. Look. How come I don't have, like, I have more people watching me. Hi, lurkers. Oh, that's why. Hi, lurkers. Press thumbs up before you leave. That's Siggy. Thanks a lot, buddy. If I was you, because I don't like to run that much, I'm over 50. I like to walk. So walk to what you got to do. And thanks for the lovely present. I'm glad I could show it because I wasn't going to open it up until I saw your name. And then I went, I'll do it. So look, Siggy, Elena wants your address. Everybody say bye-bye to Sig. Look, Siggy's one of the look. Sigmund Freud, I have no word for except to say that my show is sponsored by him. Now I have to show the earring too. I know my mother told me she was going to send me some suits. She says, I want to sponsor your show too. So I'm wearing the same suit all the time. It's my mother's idea. So she sent me a bunch of suits. And I have a piece of paper here to prove it. I said the package is too big for the mailbox. And I don't want to show addresses. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this is a legal document. I get to go to the post office next week and pick up some suit jackets. No, it does suit me, and it says Rush on it. It's totally cool. I think he's one of the good guys. He's up to school. Look. Hey, it's 9 o'clock. Is this really empty? Awesome. Oh, I forgot I have sugar. Boy, tonight's show is full of tons of entertainment. New earrings, right? I'm going to eat sugar and then kill the show. How exciting can a Friday night be? Well, Saturday morning. It's now 0112. Okay, I'm going to play a song and open up some wine here and stuff and pretend to be like I'm super posh and fancy. Look. Raging. Correct. Look. On my volume, with a Rush earring like this, it's a guitar pick. Look. You want to talk about seventh heaven? I'm talking about 8. Siggy's like really he's my executive producer right now. My earring is from him and my lighter is from him. My 2 co-stars, the earring and the lighter, sponsored by Sigmund Freud. Look, hello to my lurkers. You guys are great. Press thumbs up before you leave. I know a lot of people, they're going, Blakey, I'll press thumbs up when I leave. But look, sometimes maybe the battery dies on your iPhone or whatever device you're using. Look, my show might die too. That was a reminder. If I don't put this fan on, okay, this is like take 3. Looks like the fan is working now. Okay, good. I can do a show. Just because I got the earrings in this package, does that make me girly? I know Sigmund left. Does this make me girly? Yes, I own my feminine side. I've been saying that joke for a long time. I own my feminine side. But I'm macho because I don't wear high heels. Unless they're Doc Martens. You know what I mean? Small, look, small, medium, look. You don't know what Doc Martens means, it doesn't matter anyway. Doc Martens is Doc Marten. The Black and Fitzpatrick show is about acceptance. I always go to this point. And I'll be honest with you, the point is pointless. And that's my point. See, it's full circle. 360. If one believes in dimensions or measuring. Thank you, Elena. She says, it's your style. Don't listen to fools. The Doc Martens are heavy. I know. That's why I like this person I hear about in the news, Lighthouse, because the shoes are definitely a little bit heavy. But you know what? I feel more comfortable when I'm walking around the streets when I have those shoes. Maybe I might have to use my legs. When I walk around with flip-flops, I feel like I might be a little bit vulnerable, if you catch my drift. When I'm wearing army boots, these boots are made for walking. Look, happy Friday night, happy Saturday morning. We're talking all around the planet here. We got Canada all the way to Western Canada, all the way to Russia, and you guys are great. And we got lurkers from probably other places. And hi, everybody. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. I'm here situated in Vienna, Austria. But I'm from Boston. Trust me. If you're not from Boston, you can't say the word Boston. Boston is not an easy word to say. Like nyack, nyack. I did that one the other day. Yeah. Nyack, nyack. There's a difference between New York and Boston. I'll tell you that one thing. There's a big difference. Most people around the States or around the world can't figure out the difference between Nyack and Boston, but there's similarities. The first one is Babe Ruth. Sorry, that was a high-level, old-school joke. That's the first problem between Boston and New York is Babe Ruth. That's it. That's the first. Look it up. No, I know. I'm talking about. Look, every time I go to New York, they always say, "Where are you from?" I say Boston, and they go, "You're cool." Every time somebody I meet in Boston, I say, "Where are you from?" and they say New York, and I say, "You're cool." But there's this pretend rivalry about Babe Ruth. Right? Babe Ruth went from Boston to New York, and so there's this pretend, in my city at least, right? We pretend to hate everybody from New York because of Babe Ruth. It looks like it was something really big in the 30s. I don't know. I was in heaven at that time, or another soul. I don't know what I was doing. I'll be honest. When Babe Ruth was playing ball and going on to chewing gum cards, look, it's before my day. But I have seen a couple of documentaries, and a lot of people tell me the Boston, New York thing is always about. Look, I'm sitting here in Vienna, right? And there's a bunch of, it's the capital of Austria, and there's a bunch of other cities all around me. And everybody always likes to make jokes. It's the same stuff everywhere. Unless you're from a city that nobody knows. Then nobody talks about you. Which might be a good thing, to be honest. I don't know. I haven't even started 1 o'clock yet. But I'm doing the talking thing. That's one of my. No. I'm going to play a song, and I've been doing this one the last couple of days, and I think I'm going to keep this form. But this is calling me buying time, right? Luckily, on my show, because I run it, I'm the producer and the writer, is that buying time is actually free of charge. Not bad. I'll take free. Free's pretty cool, actually. And I'm trying to figure out how to actually really get good at this show, because it's a revamped show. Normally, I just say, what do you want to hear if I don't want to talk? And right now, I don't want to talk. But I can't play Billy Idol. I can't even play anything. I can't play Def Leppard, right? I can only play stuff that I wrote. I said I was going to play Vinehauer. But then I thought about a different song. And so it has to be stuff that I wrote and blah, 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 and all this stuff. Everything has now been spiders and algorithms. Oh, that's right. It's 9 o'clock. Perfect time to play this song. Falling. It's actually perfect. Falling in Love. Lucinda Seeger. Look, I'll put the link on because you're watching the King of Lo-Fi. But for anybody who hasn't really heard the song at Hi-Fi, here is your opportunity to check it out. It's going to be a big clink, John. Falling in Love, Lucinda Seeger.
Making love on a Tuesday, holding you in a quiet way. Pictures of love inside my eyes, sketches of love in the dark. The power of love inside your soul. I'm falling in love, with you again. It's a funny thing. I'm falling in love, with you again. It's a funny thing. Can I laugh in silence? Hearing words you never say. The message I hold on to inside my soul. Where is you? I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love with you again. It's a funny thing. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love with you again. It's a funny thing. I'm falling in love. Falling in love. Falling in love with you.
Falling in Love, Lucinda Seeger. A lovely piece of music, which I had the pleasure to co-write. Joan comes in with, do you remember the story? And I remember it now, but look, thanks for reminding me because, look, I'm over 50. My dad pulled over Babe Ruth for speeding, gave him a ticket. Babe Ruth gave him a signed baseball. That's a great story. I like that one. You're watching the Black Fitzpatrick Show, the king of lo-fi. Look, what else is on my mind? That's right. I'm going to sing karaoke, but I got to get up to 10. Hello, lurkers. Look, I've only been on for 56 minutes. Okay, I got to wait for a little while before people show up. Look, people could be at a barbecue. It could be a lovely, warm spring day, hanging outside at a barbecue. And then they'll come in later and go, is Blackie on? The king of lo-fi? Look, you guys can put on any links that you want, right? Elena sent me some stuff on Facebook. Look, put the link, Elena, if you're still watching, put the links on here. Share with okay, I know we have a small intimate crowd, but by tomorrow, it's going to go up to like 36 to 50 to 100 or whatever, right? I'm going to be on for a while. I got 300 fans. They can't all watch at the same time. They have lives. But everybody shows up like once in a while, and you never know. Look, we got the usual suspects, and I love all you guys. But I'm looking at right now, JB and Joan, and Elena. That's the ones that I see right now on my thing. You guys are great, especially Elena on a Friday night. She shows up. Look, it's Friday or Saturday morning for us. In Moscow, it is now 0228. Clink. Cheers from Vienna. I like making that joke. You wrote the joke. Whenever I tell something funny, it's usually me hearing something, then I repeat it. But Elena said that she is now closer to me because of the time change. And that is correct. Look, I'm playing with the English language here. Elena and I just got closer. You wrote the joke. I didn't write it. I'm quoting you exactly, actually. And it looks like the European Union changed the law. So next year, we're not going to change the clocks anymore. So that means I'm always going to stay close to Elena. Except for 1 hour difference. Look, we're talking about time zones here. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh no, did I turn the heat off? Oh no, okay. BRB. Sorry, I have no music. Okay, look. I'm still doing a show here. Please don't give up on me. Look, I just averted a disaster. Elena says, I'm actually in a sleeping mode. Me too. I'm ready to go to bed, except I want to drink some more alcohol. Clink. Cheers from Vienna. Elena, I know you understand a little bit of German, so I'll say dialect slang. Mädel, it's 2:31. You should be in sleeping mode. 2:31. Mädel. Mädel is like when I said the word girlfriend. That's what they say it in German. Mädel. Mädchen. Mädel. Some people have heard that word before. Mädel. Joan says, "Clink back. She's back on track and got the wine." It's 7:31. It's still early. Yeah, no, but hey, it's time for a drink. You know, hey, look, clink. I think you're on the Chardonnay. I'm still on the Cabernet. Clink from Vienna all the way to Indiana. And Elena, look, you're allowed to fall asleep with Blackie Fitzpatrick anytime you want. Clink. Look, Elena, sometimes I fall asleep doing a show. The other day was great. I put my daughter in charge, and I was like, I'm sleepy. But and she said, "Yay, I'm in charge." And as soon as she said she was in charge of my show, I fell asleep. My German sleeps already. That's funny, actually. I like that one. Look, my numbers are going up and down like crazy. Though. Press thumbs up before you leave. Who are these people that come in and leave? Joan, how many thumbs down do I have? Look, everything I say is a joke, except when I'm serious. One has to decipher when I'm serious or not. That's part of the fun of Monty Pythons. I'm playing with the King's English. Hey, Kiwi. Thank you, Joan. No, I saw the number go up. Thank you, Kiwi. Look. This is look. This is thank you, Kiwi. This is look. This is my Friday night show. The Walrus isn't here. My show could be like super awesome or really suck. It is now 0133. Hello, lurkers. If you do not have a blue wrench, do not be scared. There's 2 rules to the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. PG-13, my daughter might be watching. She's 8. Show some common decency. My mother might be watching, okay? She's a super ultra conservative from Massachusetts. So if you want to swear, do it in Californian, right? Or Japanese, or look, a different language. I like Greek. Skata. Swear in Greek. It fools my mother. And JB says I'm still lurking. Thanks, JB. Look. The Blackie Fitzpatrick show is always about acceptance. Hey, with an international traveler like me, look at this fancy suit jacket that my girlfriend gave me. Huh? Does that make me look like $1 million? Can I go to Vegas now? Look at that. Look at that performance. Hey, I got fake shoulders. I look like I'm tough, Mr. Muscle Guy. I'm not a weakling anymore because I'm wearing a suit jacket. No, even with no clothes, I'm okay. Look. This once again, if you want to join the chat, please feel free to try to jump in. I know it's a mod chat, mods only chat, and some people really don't like that. As long as you say the magic words, which is hi, then my mods will check you out your channel. So just say hi, and if you do PG-13 and you're cool, you can join the Blackie Fitzpatrick family. And thank you, JB, for that idea. It's a brilliant idea, and I'm going to stick with it, at least for the next 6 months. I might change my mind. It's a handshake deal. No, hold on. Internet handshake deal. Whatever. No, because my show is really is about the chat. All I'm doing is actually all I'm doing is drinking alcohol and smoking. No, I'm setting up a platform for people to communicate from around the world. So we can turn into Star Trek. Clink. Cheers from the other. That was a fake scratch. I'm trying to think. I know Joan's like, stop rambling. Joan's my head mod, which means / producer. Joan, what should I play? You're watching Blackie Fitzpatrick Raw right now. You beat me up, Scotty. Take me to heaven. That's what I always read that one, like, take me to heaven. Get me out of here. Okay, we're going to listen to the song. Oh, what a lovely song. Mr. Ben Arson, look. All I have to do is type in 2 letters, B and E, and it shows up. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. This is a song that I produced and co-wrote, and I'm not bragging because the real talents, I did a bunch of other stuff with Mr. Ben Arson, but Ben Arson is the voice of Austria for many years. God put him in my path, and we're going with the current. We're trying to figure out. He's not a businessman. I'm not a businessman. We're both musicians. And we're both Christians. We don't argue ever. We're allowed to discuss stuff. Don't get me wrong, right? And if he pushes for, look, he's a boxer. I'll be honest with you. He studied boxing. This guy's tough. If he pushes for something, I say, okay, I'll give in. But if I push for something, he gives in. So we have this like even Steven deal, which is that and if we're both not sure about something, then we phone a friend. Not a computer. We phone a friend. What are they nowadays? You can call Alexa or whatever she's called. I'll be honest with you. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. This is by request for Indiana Jones, a song from Mr. Ben Arson, Computer. I'll put the link in for the video if nobody saw it before.
It's funny how the world is moving all around you. Everyone is on the phone, almost makes you feel alone. So fast, makes you laugh. Everyone just forgets his past. Careful with the mess you make. Hey, hey, I don't wanna be the same. There's not much more to say. I'm not a computer, my friend. This is our story. I'm not a computer, my friend. I'm feeling undisturbed in a rush like the trash and dirt. Can't stand still, I wonder why all those lies are sweet like eyes. So fast, makes you laugh. Everyone just forgets his past. Just remember yesterday. Hey, hey, I don't wanna be the same. There's not much more to say. I'm not a computer, my friend. This is how the story ends. I'm not a computer, my friend. I'm not a computer, my friend. This is how the story ends. I'm not a computer, my friend. If you come inside what you right, so it's right. These are times to decide what is right. I'm not a computer, my friend. This is how the story